Hey, everybody. Just
Hello.
realized that I don't have my mouse for my computer.
So our descriptions will be kind of awkward to get to, I guess.
Oops. Wait,
Oops,
can you plug your
she
mouse
did
in?
it
Because you don't use
again.
your mouse, right?
Yes, I can put my mouse in.
We can plug his mouse into my
Do you
computer.
have a hole on the side?
Well, you just take the one out. I don't have the mouse, so take the...
Well, do
Switch.
something. Entertain these people.
I'm entertaining you. Okay, so I'll talk about this. Blood Hunt number 3. We sold out of it before we ever even got to put it on the shelf. So it's back this week. It's now new again because, if you didn't see it last week to order it, you didn't get one. But now we have them. They're here. They're ready to go. So Blood Hunt number 3. And I actually think they're doing a really good job with Blood Hunt. What do you think?
I haven't read number 3 for the four stated reasons, but this box says, yeah, you really likes it. In fact, I want to do the whole video as a box. And Derek the box.
You identify as a comic box?
I do.
you collect and keep comics, so that makes sense.
Yep. Exactly right.
This is the non-stick side, so you really can't push stuff on it.
No, I hate that. I don't know why you do that just to annoy me. I think it is.
Because it's black.
Okay,
I want the black background. Anyway, so super fun book. If you haven't read any of the Critical Role books, yeah, you need to. But this is Caduceus Clay. He makes graveyard tea.
He makes what?
Graveyard tea.
Sure.
You got to read the book to understand it.
I'm familiar with like prison wine, and I know how they make that. So I hope it's not anywhere near the same.
Anywho, I had that up there to just test the camera and stuff. But
see, you already scared somebody away.
Oh no! It's because you were a box. They were offended by your misidentification. Al Capone and the vampire.
No, Al Capone, vampire. He is the vampire.
Oh, he is the vampire.
This is number 0. For some reason, they came out with 1 through 4 previously, and now we get number 0.
Oh, is that why we don't have a description of it? Got it. Archie Comics Judgment Day number 2.
I'm looking forward to this. I enjoyed number 1.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you read number 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
it's
enjoyed
Francesco Francavilla here, and Inifuki Lee.
That is sort of Archie's demonic evil twin.
On his shoulder there, behind his shoulder.
Behind his shoulder, yeah.
And this is Riko Murakami.
The world has gone to Hades, literally, and so demons are all over the place.
Oh.
Archie's kind of a demon slayer.
Well, of course he is. So here's the beginning of our blood-soaked.
Little and blood-soaked, is what you said.
Second Prince. Why did that word not want to come out? Anyway, this is Avengers number 14, right? Yeah, Avengers number 14. It's part of the Blood Hunt, but the blood-soaked.
They're doing the reprints of the books as blood-soaked covers.
It's kind of fun. Back issue number 152. This is one of those special orders, but it's Marvel Mania issue featuring the Avengers by Sal Buscema. Buscema.
Well, I've always said Buscema. I presume that's correct.
He knows how to pronounce everybody's name.
I just make a guess and stick with it.
Batman is on issue number 149.
I don't know if it matters, but you saw that?
I did not.
It's like Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Gabriel Dell'Otto.
Have a flashback there.
Sticking with Batman, we've got Batman Superman World's Finest number 28. And look at these cuties by Nathan Zerzi.
That's really fun. No tattoos.
And this is Philippe Macera.
Also really fun.
Now we start with our Blood Hunts for the week. This is Blood Hunt Black Panther, volume issue 2 of the 3-issue micro series. And we have a variant cover by Davey Go.
Go, Davey, go.
We have a second printing of Blood Hunters number 1. Again, bloody.
Blood soaked.
Blood soaked. Yes, sorry. And then Dracula Blood Hunt is on issue number 2. Rod Reese did the A cover, and Mateus Mahanini did the variant cover. We also have a blood-soaked Dracula number 1, which is Rod Reese's cover.
Second printing.
Second printing, yep. There is a second printing of Strange Academy Blood Hunt number 1. And then Blood Hunt Wolverine is on issue number 2.
I don't like the way they hid Blood Hunt over the side like they do in the regular books. Haven't the other ones had it?
It says Blood Hunt tie-in, so.
But it's Wolverine. But I mean,
it's Wolverine Blood Hunt. I'm confused.
I don't know why they didn't do it like they did the others, like that, where it's more obvious.
Oh, was that the new Wolverine?
No, it's not. No, this is just a 4-issue miniseries, I think. Marvel doesn't let
That's
it
what
go.
I thought too. But the Strange Academy should be mine. Blow Away, issue number 3. I enjoyed number 1. I thought it was intriguing, but I never got to read number 2, and now I'm really behind, so now I feel bad. But Tyler Boss did the variant cover. Did you read number 2?
No, I didn't read number 2. I read number 1.
See, now I'm falling into your trap.
Man, you work my comic shop. Well,
I
you
don't
hang
have
out.
time to read. I don't have employees. By the way, if you're looking for a job and you're over 18 and you like comics and games, come see me. Briar is on issue number 6 of the 8-issue series. So 5 came out 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But that was
a little bit longer than
maybe
that.
3 weeks, maybe. But anyway, there was a huge gap. Oh, we got the replacement copies. That's what. There was a huge gap
between 1 through 4.
4 and 5, but now they're trying to finish it off. But anyway, this is Danny.
Well, like most things at Boom, it was originally scheduled for 4 issues, and it did well, so they increased it.
And then Alexis Lynn is the unlockable 1 per store variant. Butcher's Boy is on issue number 2.
I enjoyed number 1. I'm very curious to see where it goes.
Captain America is on issue number 10. There is a Pride Allies variant by Betsy Cola. And the start of our big Marvels by Scotty Young. Look at Cap. Look how cute he is.
What do you figure a Betsy Cola tastes like?
I don't want to know. It's not a question you ask your girlfriend. Captain Marvel.
It's the name of a soda, is it not?
Number 9. A Betsy Cola?
Yeah, I mean, like a Coca-Cola, a Pepsi Cola, a Betsy Cola. Isn't it a name of a soda?
Hey, look, it's another Scotty Young Big Marvel.
And oddly enough, the characters on these covers are the characters of
the book. Catwoman is on issue number 66.
Yeah, boo-booed.
And why?
Because I pulled it off the shelf this week.
You did. Ratcha Lynn did this really cute variant cover.
I love these Ratchet Lynn covers. They are awesome to me. She is up there with Peach Momoko and the other one. Rose.
Besh.
Rose Besh.
Crashdown is on issue number 4. We have a David Mack A cover, and the incentive 1 in 5 is Casey Parsons.
I like the David Mack cover. Of course, that's kind of goes without saying.
You are a David Mack fan. You are also a foil variant fan. Look at that.
I am. You are correct. My books are fighting.
You're not commenting on the.
Did I not?
On the. You did on that. On this, the foil cover.
No, I mean this.
No, but put it in your. Oh, sorry.
No. I mean.
So anyway, this is Crisis on Infinite Earths number 3, part of their facsimile series.
Foil cover.
The foil cover. I said that already. I said that when I put it up there, but you didn't comment on it. That's why I was saying you didn't comment on the foil cover.
I was stuck over here.
Crying Boy number 3. Paolo Maschili.
These are creepy covers.
Yeah.
I need to read this one.
And then finally we come to our first number 1 of the night. Deliver Us from Evil Number 1 of a 4-issue series from Blood Moon Comics. A
Shelf.
betrayal as old as time itself. Only in the future can you save the past. When the bad luck magic of Hellblazer blend with the conspiracies of the X-Files, who can deliver us from evil? The creative genius of Sold Out The creative genius of Sold Out hit comic These Damn Kids, Peter Bray, I don't know, crafts a plot for issue 1 of Deliver Us from Evil is probably best perused with the lights on and a stiff drink to hand. Indeed, it's difficult to imagine a reader experiencing a more disturbing 22-page periodical as they're brutally thrown into the chaos-filled world of the mysterious Mr. Lazar.
Okay. I like that cover's kind of fun, and the first cover I like.
In case you were curious, not gonna forget that one.
Not surprised. Real quick.
First of all, I don't drink. It got sealed. That happens.
Okay.
Darkwing Duck. Justice Ducks. What?
So did that one. Okay. Books on the shelf aren't supposed to be sealed.
No, and sometimes it happens, but that one might be because it was supposed to have a 1 on it. Didn't you order one for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Keep going.
Justice Duck. Number 4. Oh, wait, there's another cover.
That reminds me, this, obviously is under, well, not obviously, I guess, but is under kids.
Mhm.
I didn't know you wanted to put Uncle Scrooge.
Kids.
Okay. Since it's actual Marvel Universe tie-in, I didn't know if you were putting it there or what.
No, it's kids.
Well, I guess maybe not actual Marvel Universe tie-in, but
Disney villains, not Disney villains. Disney Hercules. I don't know why I said villains. Hercules is definitely not a villain. Matteo Lolli, variant cover there.
Lollipop.
And Alessandro Rinaldi. If you're a Philippines fan. And then speaking of Disney, we have Disney Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime.
Wow. We are just all over the alphabet for this, aren't we?
For the first time ever, Marvel and Disney team up to bring you the story of the century. Make sure you spell century with a cent sign. It's the story you never expected. One of the greatest characters in the history of comics leaps into his most epic adventure yet in the manner only Marvel can deliver.
Just so you know, if I happen to
When Uncle Scrooge's fabled money bin gets stolen by a shocking culprit, the world's toughest duck must undertake a quest unlike any other, alongside a surprising array of allies, other versions of himself. An oversized special from Marvel mainstay writer Jason Aaron.
Oh, sorry.
And a cadre of celebrated Scrooge artists. Also representing the classic Christmas on Bear Mountain, the first appearance of Scrooge McDuck by the legendary Disney Comics creator Carl Barks. Oh, they were not in order.
No, they were not.
Reason?
That's cover B right there. Wasn't one of those a foil?
It was. So I was curious and I read the first story and I also read the introduction. Make sure you read the introduction because it gives you a reason why. It's a really cute story. But anyway, it's a cute story and I really like it.
And there's some heat behind that cover right there. That particular issue.
Him and the Evil.
It's the first appearance of the Scrooge Above All or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's his first cover appearance. I know I didn't do that. I think somebody editorialized.
I was surprised. I didn't order them all. Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Because there's a 1 in 10 by Gabrielle D'Otto. I knew there was another ratio variant somewhere in there.
Maybe we should switch.
We sure that's not the also the... I think that's also him. Scrooge Above All.
Not according to the thing that I read, but who knows?
Okay, well anyway, Displaced is on issue number 5.
Hi, have you read? I read number 1, loved it. Have not read another one.
I read 1, 2, and 3. I did not read 4 for some reason.
It popped back up.
Yeah, it was a good story.
It is a good story. I'm gonna say,
I mean, I'm assuming it's still good. I
I'm not
didn't
sure
read
if
4.
number 5 is the last or if there's more, but I need to get
It
caught up.
should say on the back.
Not that I can see. 5 of 5, yes. So that's the last issue for now, at least.
We have another blood-soaked second printing.
Doctor Strange number 15. If you're reading Blood Hunt, you know Doctor Strange is very integral, and what is happening to him is really important for the character as well.
And there's number 16 out this week. And guess what? We have not only a blood-soaked second print, we have a little Marvel. And hey, guess who's on the cover of Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
I know, it's amazing. But also Martin Soello has done the Stormbreaker variant.
It's a fun Infinity Glove.
Dudley Dotson and the Forever Machine, issue number 3.
Did you ever read number 1?
No, but I read number 3.
Oh, okay. That's one way to go about it. Number 1's really good. Surprise ending or surprise twist at the ending.
I think I didn't read number 2. I think I did read number 1.
You had read half of it and you hadn't finished it last
I think
night.
I read number 1. But I didn't read number 2. But I read number 3. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to go back and read number 2 so I can find out what happens. But yeah, it's really cute. Jamal Jones. It's good. I like it. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. Road to Resurgence of the Valiant Universe is back with Faith Returns number 2.
You went too fast. I couldn't break out into the Oak Ridge voice. Elvira. Elvira.
Alita Vidal has done the variant cover there. Trying to keep him quiet. It's not working. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, look, it's time for another number 1. It's Galaxy of Madness.
I read this one because I want to fall asleep otherwise.
It's a
Yeah, I wanted to say my mouse is more sensitive, so if I fling you off the thing, I apologize. Galaxy of Madness, number 1 of 10 from Mad Cave Studios. In the far-flung, thrilling future of the 41st century, and on the other side of the galaxy, a swashbuckling space archaeologist, Vigil Virgo, is on the cusp of learning a universe-shattering secret in this 4-color fantasy. But she'll have to dive into the abyss, where no human was ever meant to go to do it. The question is, what happens when she emerges from the other side? You know what? I don't think I've ever thought about naming a person Vigil. For some reason, I just figured a Vigil would be a guy. But, hey, whatever. Vigil Virgo.
Vigil Virgo.
It's a fun name. This is by, art is by...
Okay. What's that punctuation mark that you use when you ask a question? Because I'm fairly positive it's not a period.
Well, no, they're telling you what the question is. They're not asking a question. They're telling you what the question is.
We're back with some more G.I. Joe.
If it started with the word what happens when that would be a question.
Destro, number 5.
Destro, I believe,
1 of a 5-issue series.
I believe Image and the Energon universe are wanting to compete with Marvel to take over the shelves. The next chapter of the Cobra threat. Seriously, people. Okay, so the Cobra
it says the Cobra threat.
The Cobra and threat are all capital first letters, so they're a thing together.
The Cobra.
So the next chapter of the Cobra threat begins here. There are synonyms for the word threat that I'm fairly sure they could have used, but anyway. James McCullen Destro the 24th is the man behind Mars Industries, the undisputed leader in providing high-tech weapons to world powers for the right price. But the emergence of Energon has changed everything. As Destro's ambitions grow, the Crimson Twins, Tomax and Zaymot Paoli, emerge to destroy their competition, and Cobra Commander realizes his current ally could be his future greatest enemy. Acclaimed writer Dan Waters and artist Andre Bresnan change the balance of power in the Energon universe forever. Along with all the other G.I. Joe flavored stuff, this will be under G for G.I. Joe on the shelves.
Mm-hmm. Green Lantern War Journal.
Green Lantern is the place to
It's issue number 10. I can't make him stop, y'all. I've tried. Then one shall lead. Keep that one.
Which one?
Gun
Oh.
Honey.
Oh, nay.
Collision Course number 2.
Oh.
So this is the cosplay variant. And I love that she's wearing a full bodysuit.
I don't know if you're being facetious or if...
She's wearing a bodysuit.
Is she really?
Uh-huh.
And how do you know that?
Because otherwise you could see her hoo-hoo.
Her hoo-hoo?
Mm-hmm.
What is her hoo-hoo?
Right underneath
Bottom
her hand?
hoo-hoo? Her leg's blocking it.
It's not. This is Anger Ken.
If she landscapes, and they're I'm so confused.
Anyway, this is the Robeck nude not safe for work variant.
I get the bag thing, but put a picture on your bag.
Thaddeus Robeck.
I love the drifting smoke.
So I'm wondering if this is that without the smoke.
Without the steam.
Because they're both Robeck.
Probably so.
So
yeah, it's probably steamless. I wonder if it's top and bottom steamless or just top steamless.
And then we also have Karanfa nude, not safe for work. And then the Kendrick Lim is the 1 in 10. The full art variant is the 1 in 10.
I gotta study that. Let me see that. You handle the next 2 books.
Helen of Windhorn, issue number 3. And there is, of course, the cover is by Willis Everly, and there's the foil logo variant.
Well, now we're not seeing the books. So confused.
Now we're what?
So now we're not seeing the sub books. You live to perplex me.
You know what? If they get missed, they get missed. John Constantine Hellblazer, Dead in America, is on issue number 6.
Okay, I disagree about the hoo-hoo.
You can't see the ripples?
That's what I was gonna. Not that as much, but her on her wrist, it looks like they may have been trying to obscure where a potential bodysuit ended, but I don't see anything up around the neck area. So I'm not sure. But I still think as long as she goes to a landscaper.
The slaughter.
Keep her bushes trimmed. Everyone should keep their bushes trimmed. You want bushy bushes.
Werther Dell'Edera.
Werther Dell'Edera. You know,
and then Antonio Fuso did the Spot UV.
I don't think I listed both of those.
Can you see it? You did order both of those, but I didn't
it.
think you were supposed to have both either, but you ordered both.
I do see it.
You can't see it that way. You see it better here.
Really?
If I put it on the side.
Yeah. I like the Spot UVs. They look really cool. In
oh, there we go. Look at
that.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the gun. It's a chick with a gun. Or a guy with a gun. Somebody with a gun. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
like a bow and arrow, isn't it?
And then, or a crossbow.
Goldface.
But wait, there's more.
They call me Goldface.
So then we have Joelle Jones, 1 in 15.
Super creepy. That was so should have been a foil. Super creepy.
That as foil would have been wow. And then there is the Spot Color 1 in 25, which I think the other one's even more creepy than that one is.
Yeah,
but
those are awesome covers.
They are, yeah.
And so it's groomed to be foil. I hope some store
there's more.
there has a foil for that.
Because Werther Dell'Edera is also the full art unlockable variant. Is that the same? That's not the same cover though, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's just all.
It's just full art.
It's all of it. Okay.
All the art.
All the art.
All the art all the time.
Excuse me while I pass a box over my head. Here's a box for you. Thanks me for a box, and then I give him one. He's like, what do you know? I Heart Skull Crusher number 4. Guys, this is such a cute story. It's just, I mean, Hunger Games meets dodgeball.
I really enjoyed number 1. I've got to get caught up.
You really do. It's really fun.
Most things.
Michael Dialis. And they have these really cool stat card variants. This is Cutter Dan. And then Alyssa Zano's full art unlockable of Cutter Dan. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a fun story. It's fun. I mean, she carries her parents around as skulls. Immortal Ultraviolet.
That's not creepy at all.
Immortal Ultraviolet from Keen Spot Entertainment. Taking place 30 years after the world went to hell, the everlasting Elisa Landis returns as a new immortal appears and is on the run from an unknown entity. John Wick meets X-Men in this high-octane action thriller where one wrong move and you lose your head. Where has Elisa been the last 3 decades? Who is the mysterious new immortal? And why does Ration Light's name keep popping up?
I was talking about Ration Light just the other day.
See? Invincible Iron Man is on issue number 19. And hey, guess what? It's time for Little Big Marvel. It's Iron Man.
It is on an Iron Man book.
Yes, and then we have Rod Reese's Patriot variant. And finally, for that box, Joy Operations number 1.
Joy Operations 2, number 1.
Yes, it's Joy Operations 2.
Everything was fine until the Joy Operation. When one of the trusts implanted the psyche of one of their envoys into Master Envoy Joy Corrigan, now Hampton and Joy live in the same body. They're just getting used to what that means for their life, love, and future when the world decides to blame them for everything that's gone wrong. It's Joy and Hampton against the world. This is an all-new chapter of an all-new sci-fi extravaganza from Brian Michael Bendis.
I really enjoy Joy Operations. I am looking forward to this, and I actually hadn't decided which cover I wanted. Which cover do I want?
I like the face removing one.
Well, okay.
If you don't.
No, I do. Magenta. The color of sex.
That is big.
Did you know magenta was the color of sex?
I did not.
Well, now you do. See, we are here to teach you things.
I didn't know that was a comic, or else I would have had a description for it. Huh.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. Well, based on the price, it's sorted down into graphic novels, so I just left it there. Sorry,
Man's Best, number 4. Crystal Coon.
It's a fun cover.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Very fleets.
Patrick Horflath. Sorry, Patrick Horvath. And then the 1 per store unlockable is Jesse Lonergan. Masters of the Universe Revolution number 2.
It's gonna be a revolution.
Well, you know. Okay, moving on.
We all
Moon
want to
Knight.
save the world.
It's bloody. It's blood soaked. Excuse me.
Vengeance of Moon Knight. Number, I can't see.
5. Yes. Vengeance of Moon Knight. Morning Star is on issue 3. Did you read Morning Star?
I have not.
Okay, I can't tell you anything about it. Sorry. Nightwing Fallen Grayson part 2 of 5. What happened to Grayson? What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. Look at him. He's very sad.
He looks very dejected.
And then you look at this one, and Marco Santanui says he's not sad at all. He's just playing with his dog.
Well, how can you be sad when you're out bouncing around with your dog? I would think that's puppy endangerment.
He's got him in a
Yeah, but he could
pouch.
He could fall out.
He can also get smacked with a baton.
How does he know his dog likes to be upside down? Did he ask his dog? Did his dog say, yes, put me upside down, please?
Well, his tongue's hanging out, so.
Yeah. It means he's hot.
Oh, hey, look, it's the North Valley Grimoire. David Nakayama, full art.
Limited edition cover.
Yeah.
know you're a Nakayama, so I figured we would want.
Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos is on issue number 10. And we have a V Gagnon variant cover. Like the creepy one eye.
Very creepy. Even the pigeon only has one eye.
Well, the pigeon has come back from the lid, so. The One Hand, number 5. And Sumit Kumar and Lee Luffridge variant cover there. I actually see the hand on his face. Dorothy's back. It's Oz, Fall of the Emerald City, number 3. One then there's Zenoscope Comics, Manuel Pratano. And then this really hot cover by Jay Cardigrad.
That's very fun. There's a bit of a Rian Gonzalez to the coloring of it.
And speaking of hot comics, that's right. Penthouse is back. Penthouse number 3. The Dead Have All the Same Skin continues. Gun Crazy ups the ante. Gilliam March's The Dream provides the drama and more with Hayden Jade. And this is Perdita. And this is...
Is it a baby dragon?
Jeff, Not Safe for Work.
Jeff?
Jeff. J-E-F.
The shark.
And this is George Baramatis. And then we have Jay Lee's 1 in 10 Not Safe for Work.
At least they put something on their bags.
Oops, I missed this one. Helen Jade is a photo variant.
Not safe for work.
But it's a photo variant. So, you know what that means, right?
It's really not safe for work.
Yeah, that's what that means. Red Sonja, Empire of the Damned. Number 3. And there is a Joseph Michael Linsner variant cover, as well as a Joshua Middleton foil variant, which I will hold over here because you like to see our computer reflected back at you. We know this. So we do it for you all the time.
Studies have shown. That is a really nice Middleton foil, though.
It is. Rick and Morty Finals Week, number 1. Wrath of Death. Finals Week was on number 1? Surely not.
No.
Lane Lloyd.
So it irritates me to do Rick and Morty books when it comes to reading the description because it's just Rick and Morty stuff. But anyway, I went ahead and I got this one because there are only 11 new things for the shelf this week. So, from writer Jake Black and longtime Rick and Morty illustrator Mark Ellerby, Wednesday of Finals Week has arrived. So it's actually the 3rd Finals Week book. We're just doing them one at a time. As Morty prepares for his world religions final, Rick plans to demonstrate the absurdity of faith by creating a cargo cult in an unsuspecting culture. While his religion comes to fruition in Rick's absence, Space Beth happens upon the planet where Rick-worshipping sycophants are now bent on sacrificing Morty lookalikes after witnessing their dysfunctional dynamic. Not on this Mama's watch. So I guess if you are familiar with Rick and Morty, some of that makes sense to you.
Blood Moon Comics gives us Savage Pulp.
Was that number 1?
It is.
Did I do a backer for it?
No.
Okay. Well, what do you know? So it's about orange juice, pulp
filled with blood.
It's very savage. Savage orange juice. When you eat the pulp, it cuts your mouth up.
Sensational She-Hulk, number 9.
Savage pulp.
And Adam Hughes did the variant cover there.
You know, I didn't say that very authoritatively, but had I, you might have believed me.
Silicone Bandits, issue number 2.
Are they stealing boob implants?
Spawn.
You didn't answer me.
Number 354.
Did you even hear me?
I'm ignoring you. Have you not figured that out yet? That's Puppeteer Lee. This is Carlo Bendali, some Bendari, something or other. But there's a new Spawn book this week again. This is Misery.
Cyanne Fitzgerald is just a young woman trying to find her place in the world. As the daughter of Wanda Fitzgerald, the former wife of Al Simmons, also known as Spawn, she has been endowed with incredible abilities that keep her cut off from those around her. Her journey into the darkness starts here. This is the 4-issue miniseries that I am very much looking forward to reading.
We also have Rat City, second print, I think. Yes, second printing number 1 of Rat City, and second printing of number 1 of Sam and Twitch Case Files. Amazing Spider-Man is on issue number 52.
So are you moving that over officially?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paula Villalobos has done this.
Villalobos. Very, very nice black cat there.
And hey, look, although it's not Amazing Spider-Man, it is a Spider-Man. So
at least it makes semi-sense. It is peripheral. You can draw a straight line from that to the other.
Yes.
Unlike whatever it was. Phoenix on Jubilee.
Yes. It's just because there wasn't a Phoenix book.
Anybody could have drawn a Jubilee cover.
Amazing Spider-Man facsimile.
I have faith in
For number 257.
And Scotty Young. I'm fairly sure he can draw Jubilee.
And he could have drawn a really cute chibi dragon, which would have been amazing. Ron Friends facsimile. Spider-Woman, we're on issue number 8. And we have a Mark Bagley variant. And we have a second printing of number 7, which features what?
Oh, the New Champions. Well, they have a different name, though. The Assembly, maybe? No, that's been taken, I think. Anyway, but it's the New Champions. I was wondering why number 7 was so hot. But that's what it was.
Star Wars Jango Fett is on issue number 4. Tony Daniel variant cover there. And then now we come to our one-shot Street Fighter's Master Game Gals. Sakura squares off against the lovely ladies of Street Fighter, battling Ibuki, Rainbow Mika, Chun-Li, and more. What has turned these iconic game gals against one another? Plus, a bonus story starring everyone's favorite Korean kickboxing mercenary, Juri.
Yay.
Oh, wait, the new one. There's 1 in 5 by Brett Booth.
I like that one.
There's more. There's a lot of comics this week, guys. It's getting to me. Superhuman. This is the Australian superheroes, right? Superhumanity, sorry.
Yes,
Superhumanity. Struth.
What the hell?
Struth.
There shall come an ending.
Struth.
It must be Australian.
Says strength and truth together. Struth.
I don't know. Probably Australian. That's them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, black, white, and green. Number 2. We have a Jeffrey Love variant. And hey, the turtles keep on coming because
I like that cover.
That is
the one up on top.
That's a nice cover. Peeking at you. Last Ronin Re-Evolution is on issue number 2.
Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution. It's right there. I can't help it. They put it there. I didn't. I didn't take a marker and write it on all of them.
Kevin Eastman. Could you imagine if somebody did that?
Oops, we left it off.
Ben Bishop. The 1 in 25 is by Freddie Williams.
That's fun. I like that.
That needs to get taped closed. Oh, wait. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles keeps going with the Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan, number 4. Immortal Thor is on issue number 12. Hey, guess what?
What?
Scotty Young drew Thor.
And lightning.
There's a lot of lightning when Thor is Scotty Young draws Thor. And Davy Go also did a variant cover.
Go, Davy,
The
go.
Pride Allies variant. Okay.
Hercules? Who does he look
Is it
like?
Hercules?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know Hercules was a Pride ally. Who's he a Pride ally of?
I-
Titans, number 12.
That's a fun cover. I like that.
Mhm. I like this colors, and this one's Matt Janor. J. What was it?
That was a weird cover.
J. Lord. No, Taylor. That's not a T. J. That's a T. Matt Taylor. What?
Do we get the unsealable?
Of the thick comics, yes.
Bad me.
You did indeed. You can't seal those anyway. They have to be taped.
I should be fired.
Okay, so let's take Titans
I'm
down.
fired. I can go home.
And-
You heard her. She said I'm fired.
I did not. You said I should be fired. I said okay.
Yes, that's what I said.
I was talking about the book.
Oh,
It's Ultimate Spider-Man number 6.
it is.
It is. And there is a Mateus Mahanini
It flies.
cover. And there is a Chris Samney cover.
Interesting.
And there is a David Marquez 1 in 25 variant.
Marquez. There's no W in Marquez.
We also have a second printing by Marco Cicchetto of number 3.
Also a fun cover. I have not read a single issue of this yet.
Well, get caught up, buddy.
It very much annoys me.
Uncanny Valley is on issue number 3.
I didn't read
I
number.
really think this is fun.
I missed
like
number
it.
2.
Yeah. What the heck, dude?
I know we got plenty of them, so it's not like I can't read it, but I haven't had a chance to yet. Did you not hear? I also haven't read any of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ryan Brown variant cover. And then 1 in 10 is the David Watcher cover in full art. And then the 1 in 25 is Martin Morazzo.
That is fun. I like that. If I were going to name like the Warner Brothers universe, I would call it the Apex universe. No, I'm sorry, the Acme universe. The Acme universe.
Acme Universe, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Under York.
Words that start with A confuse me. I really wanted to read number 1 of this because it's about witches, and I didn't get a chance.
Hey, look, it's another number 1. Actually, it's number 0.
Because the series itself has already come out, and now they've got a number 0. I can't help what they do.
Venom Separation Anxiety is on issue number 2. The
I like homage covers.
homage cover there. And then Federico Vicentini is a Stormbreaker variant. And
That's fun. I like that.
Venomverse Reborn from Image Comics. Why did you write Image Comics?
They didn't change it from whatever was there before.
I guarantee you it's not Image Comics.
Why did you read it?
Because it just
Whatever I put up there, you're gonna read.
yes.
That could be dangerous.
You
We
know
will
how my mind works.
We will have to test this theory next week.
No, we will not, because you'll get us fined and kicked off Facebook. I know you. You better not.
Is there something about not cussing on Facebook?
Yeah.
Is there really?
Yeah.
On Facebook? I mean, on Facebook. Yeah, I guess maybe so. I don't know. Is there?
Yes.
I'm not sure. People cuss in their posts. So why can't I cuss on a video? We're a family store. That's why we can't cuss on video. But I mean,
Are you gonna read or not?
no. The darkest web is respun. Dive back into the darkness as the Venomverse is reborn with stories of symbiotes from all across the multiverse. First, Benjamin Percy and Brian Level spin a tale of the murder of the Earth's mightiest heroes by one of their own. But who? Then Christos Gage drags Venom from Insomniac's games Marvel's Spider-Man 2 across the Venomverse to take on Null. And all the while, Al Ewing and Danilo Beirut set the stage for tales spinning out of the ongoing Venom series. You would think, if anything, it'd be setting the stage for things going on into the Venom series, but what do I know? They said it's coming out.
When the blood has dried.
You clean it up. Harder to clean up.
Wonder Woman is on number 10.
Wonder Woman.
This in foil would have been amazing.
I like this cover.
Dan Panosian.
Yes, that would have been super nice.
This is Julian Tedesco.
Also very nice.
Queen Wonder Woman.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
And then the Pride Allies variant. No, the DC Pride Month is Queen
I
Nubia.
was going to say, no allies in the DC universe.
And our final comic of the week is a new number 1 called The Writer from Dark Horse Comics. In a dark turn, comic book writer Stan Siegel's life dives into a neo-Nazi occult nightmare. Orchestrated by legendary Josh Gad and the Berkowitz brothers, the writer plunges Stan into a whirl of folklore and magic. Amid demonic chaos and high-speed chases, Stan's hunger for answers unveils hidden identities, setting off a desperate race against time in this thrilling saga. To combat the rising tide of terror, Stan must become the hero from his pages.
I'm looking forward to this. It's from Josh Gad, the actor. He did indeed come up with the idea and work with people I mentioned up there, the Berkowitz brothers, who are movie producers, to do this. I'm very curious to see how it goes. But wait, that's not it.
No, that's our comics, but we also have graphic novels. We have Dandelion.
Very nice cover.
A prescient and poignant critique of where we may be headed and the hope that remains in our most precious resource, humanity. That's what Oscar Isaac said. Major Lazer. In an alternate timeline, 1984, Jamaica's crown jewel is New Kingston, a retro-futuristic metropolis where gang lords control hordes of zombie-like addicts with a drug called slime. The worst among them is Badman Jones, who is prophesied to wipe out humanity from mysterious extraterrestrials. As slime spreads to every corner of the island, Major Lazer can no longer maintain neutrality and must rely on new weapons and old comrades to prevent total apocalypse. I started coughing in the middle. I started coughing in the middle of it. I tried to keep talking and it didn't work. And then we have Knights.
I read the first 2 issues of this series. It was really, really good.
The world is a vampire.
The world is a vampire.
Vince Okanama's life was supposed to be normal, but ever since he moved in with his secret mercenary cousin, his ghostly video game obsessed roommate, and, quote, the greatest vampire who's ever lived, quote, it's been anything but. Now, if he's going to survive the looming apocalypse, he'll have to face monsters, government conspiracies, and most frightening of all, his first love. Okay, moving on to the manga, we have Chained Soldier. That's issue number 2. We have...
And it's shrink wrapped for your protection.
Danganronpa number 2.
Not shrink wrapped.
We have Eminence of Shadow number 1.
Eminence front
is special order.
I didn't say that.
Fool Knight. Fool Knight is a new number 1. The earth of the distant future is covered in thick clouds, and the sun no longer shines. Plants wither and oxygen is thin. To fight extinction, humankind has developed a technology that turns humans into plants, providing a small amount of oxygen. Is this process sustainable? Is it ethical? Toshiro Kamaya must consider these questions as he's faced with a difficult choice. Save his family or save himself.
Dum, dum, dum.
Ooh. Gokukuraku.
Yeah. Apocalypse. Pop. Whatever you used before.
Goku Rakugai. There we go. Number 2.
Is it past baby's bedtime?
Is it what?
Past baby's bedtime?
Me?
You're talking in baby gibberish. Gaga goo goo waka waka.
Here comes Calico, Volume 3. That should also be a special version.
That's what I thought.
Mega Luminaire. Magical Girls Inc.
Not just a Lumineer. Well, there's no N. Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Not just a Lumiere, a MAGA Lumiere.
It's number 2.
Magical Girls.
Apocalypse Bringer Minagra. Minagra?
Don't know.
Bedridden and abandoned.
Oh.
Takuto Ira spent his days in the hospital trying to beat the illness that was slowly killing him. His only solace lay in nation management strategy game Eternal Nations, where he'd built a reputation as the greatest player to ever live. After succumbing to his disease, Takuto awoke within the game next to Ato, the hero unit for his favorite civilization, Minagra. Now they'll set out to conquer the world together again, one unit, settlement, and level at a time.
Why would you make a toe your whatever? Toes aren't, I mean, they're useful in and of themselves, but they're kind of useless on their own.
Pandora 7!
I mean, what would a toe do by itself?
Number 3.
You're not answering these
I'm not.
questions.
Reincarnated as a sword in another world. Number 6. Royal tailor, clothier to the crown. Beautiful clothes for magical creatures. Hannah's lifelong dream is to become a tailor and make wonderful clothes for people of all the different fantasy races. However, in a world where humans are discriminated against, even getting work as a seamstress is a struggle. When Hannah gets recruited to work for the royal family and meets a handsome, mysterious elf, it seems like her fortunes might finally be changing for the better.
Okay, then. Yeah, elves. That's the important thing.
Senpai, this can't be love.
Isn't that a song? Ooh, also shrink wrap.
I wonder what you call this feeling. Friendly, confident, amazing at his job. All worlds applicable to veteran CG designer Yanance, now the mentor of the industrious new hire, Kaneda. Yanance is eager to get along with his trainee, but he begins to lose heart in the face of Kaneda's frosty indifference. However, on the inside, Kaneda's been struggling to play it cool whenever Yanance is as much as pats him on the back. Is this a simple case of hero worship, or is there something more to Kaneda's feelings?
Oh no! Did I already make the shrink wrap for your protection?
You did. Osamu Tezuka's Shakespeare Manga Theater. Check out the.
Which Shakespeare do we have? Do we know?
It's an essay on theater. The Merchant of Venice, Romeo and Juliet, Essay of the Star System, Macbeth, Afterword to Vampires, Hamlet, Essay on Shakespeare's Dialogue.
Shampires? Shakespeare.
Shakespeare's Dialogue.
Shampires? Is that his new name?
Taming of the Shrew. I don't know what it says from Rainbow Parakeet. I don't know what that means. Essay on Fashion Popularity in Shakespeare. Othello from Rainbow Parakeet. Essay on Theater Experience During College Years.
Manga Shakespeare.
A Sinner of the Deep Sea. Ooh, mermaids getting naughty. The ocean covers about 70% of the Earth's surface, a whole world, yet unknown to humanity, and in its depths, a nation thousands of meters beneath the waves. There, the mermaid Jo has been whiling away her days in peace, but that tranquility is shattered when her friend Ryu is imprisoned for breaking the gravest of undersea laws. Their existence must be kept hidden from the people above. But why would Ryu let their secret slip? And who did she tell? The curtain rises on Jo's adventure to save her friend and on a story of love. Got a wraparound cover. It's kind of fun. Shepherdess Warriors. It's been 10 years since the men of the village left for war, and 10 years have passed since there's been any news. But the women have formed the Order of the Shepherdess Warriors, courageous female fighters chosen to protect not only their flocks, but the village as well. Molly is ecstatic to finally turn 10 years old. It means that she can finally start training, and if she works hard to sharpen her skills, she can become the full-fledged member of the Order. Meanwhile, Molly's friend Liam, who's equally admired the village protectors, is determined to join alongside her. When a great beast emerges to pose a threat, however, can their new skills and heroic ideals save the day? And it says, soon to be an animated series.
Oh, okay then.
Sister and Giant. Not Sister and the Giant, Sister and Giant.
There are too many number ones of this stuff.
Reincarnated in another world, Hinaku declines the cheat-like powers offered to her and instead takes a vow of sisterhood with the giant Ellis, becoming known as the smallest giant. A prim and proper lady might not have a lot in common with fearsome Titan, but the two share a goal, searching for those who once meant so much to them. However, they must be cautious, for just as their strength wins them fame, it also captures the attentions of an ill-mannered paladin. How can a paladin be ill-mannered? They're loyal.
What?
Good.
Why would you turn down the cheat-like powers that are offered to you?
I don't know.
Did they cost too much? I mean,
I don't. Sword Art Online, Kiss and Fly.
that can't be another number one.
It is. This might be a game, but it's not something you play. Asuna and Kirito's romantic day turns into a quest to uncover the mystery of the flying house. Teaming up with some familiar faces may not be enough, though. They'll need heart, brains, and a whole lot of courage if they want to clear this one. And when Asuna begins to have out-of-body experiences, their investigation returns a shocking possibility. Maybe it's not an issue with the system, but rather something tugging at her very soul.
Okay, so there's that art on the cover, and then there's the chibi art on the back. I like the chibi art. Is it chibi inside?
This monster wants to eat me.
It is not chibi.
And guess
inside.
what? It's a number one.
Lord.
Hinaku, a high school student with a dark past, lives alone in a town by the sea. Haunted by a constant sensation of drowning, she can barely go through the motions of her tedious life until a day a monster tries to eat her. After passing out in the struggle, she awakens to find she's been rescued by a beautiful mermaid. However, salvation comes at a cost. The mermaid's protection will last only until Hinaku has matured into a perfect meal. Hinaku's first instinct isn't to run or scream, though, and an unlikely relationship between monster and prey unfolds. I've come to devour you.
I don't think I'm hanging around to get devoured.
I don't either. The Tree of Death.
Not a number one.
And number two.
Yay! No 3D this week? That is a fun, creepy. Look at that again, folks. That is
you took it before I could put it up underneath the
That
thing.
is a really fun cover. I like that.
Put it up here so while we say goodbye, everybody can see it.
We're so glad we had this time together.
So long, farewell.
I'll be to saying
good night. The sun has not gone to bed, but so must I.
I must. I was ready to before I got here, so I am definitely ready to now.
That's it.
So no 3Ds.
No 3D. See you tomorrow.
Come see Joetta tomorrow. Buy lots of comics. Buy some manga. Good Lord, there's enough of it. It's like the manga tree just pooped up all its manga poop. I don't know. I told you.
What were you going for? I'm waiting to. What was the goal there?
It was
Look,
lost from the beginning.
Turn us off. Let's close before an hour.